Here, on the southern edge of the Sahara, in the vast expanse of the Sahel, stand structures that seem to rise from the very soil itself. These are not castles of stone, nor are they modern towers of steel and glass. They are magnificent buildings, some reaching several stories high, sculpted entirely from mud. For centuries, the people of this region, from Mali to Niger, have mastered the art of turning the earth beneath their feet into homes, mosques, granaries. It is an architecture born of necessity and refined by generations of ingenuity. These buildings are a testament to how human communities can thrive in one of the world's most challenging environments using the simplest of materials. The creation of these remarkable buildings begins with the most fundamental of ingredients, the earth itself. The process is a form of alchemy, transforming simple mud into a robust building material. Villagers collect rich, clay-like soil, often from the banks of a nearby river, like the Niger. This soil is then mixed with water to create a thick, pliable paste. But mud alone is not enough. The key to its strength lies in the addition of organic binders. Chopped straw rice husks, animal dung. These are kneaded into the mixture, creating a composite material with remarkable properties. This organic matter acts like a natural reinforcement, preventing the mud from cracking as it dries. Once the perfect consistency is achieved, the mixture is formed into bricks. This can be done in one of two ways. The most common method involves pressing the wet mud into rectangular wooden molds and leaving the resulting bricks to bake hard under the relentless African sun. This process, which can take weeks, produces sun-dried bricks known as adobe. The genius of Sahelian architecture extends far beyond its materials. It is deeply embedded in its design. The buildings are brilliant passive cooling systems, engineered to manage the extreme temperatures of the region. The primary defense against the heat is thermal mass. The walls are incredibly thick, often several feet at the base, and they gradually taper towards the top. During the scorching daylight hours, these dense earthen walls slowly absorb the sun's energy, preventing the heat from penetrating the interior. Then, as the desert night arrives and the temperature plummets, the process reverses. The thick walls, now saturated with the day's warmth, begin to release that stored heat back into the interior spaces. This passive radiation keeps the rooms warm and pleasant throughout the cool night. This daily cycle of absorbing heat and releasing heat creates a stable and comfortable indoor temperature year-round, without any mechanical heating or cooling systems. It is a simple, elegant solution that relies on the fundamental principles of physics and a deep understanding of the properties of the Earth itself. The buildings are also designed to manage light and air. Windows are typically small. The construction and maintenance of these mud buildings are not solitary acts. They are deeply communal events that bind the village together. Building a new home, repairing a mosque, families gather, friends gather, neighbors gather, men dig clay, men structure walls, women carry water, children prepare the mud mixture. It's a shared effort that reinforces social bonds, strengthens the fabric of the community. Perhaps the most dramatic example is the annual replastering of the Great Mosque of Jenne. Each year, just before the rainy season, the entire community comes together for a festival to repair the facade. The old cracked layer of mud plaster is stripped away, and a fresh coat is applied by hand. In an age of climate change and dwindling resources, the mud towers of the Sahel offer profound and urgent lessons for the modern world. Their most obvious virtue is their sustainability. These buildings are constructed from materials that are entirely local, abundant-free. There is no carbon footprint from manufacturing steel transporting concrete over vast distances. The energy required for construction is almost entirely human-powered. This represents a model of ultra-low-impact building that stands in stark contrast to the resource-intensive methods that dominate contemporary architecture. The Sahel teaches us that the most elegant solutions are often the simplest, relying on an intelligent partnership with nature rather than a battle against it. Thank you for watching. Kindly like, share and comment.